I live? I don't even know. I can't tell. I think I am. If anyone's in any live chat right now, can someone let me know, because I can't actually tell. My thing might be bugged, it might be on private, I don't know what's going on. But if we are here, welcome to another episode of the Daniel Ricciardo career here on F126. I should actually, you know, I'm going to experiment real quick. Hold up. I think I might have already done it. I've already done it. Okay, I was actually going to put F126 like in my title, but I already have. So we're locked in. All right, let's begin. So last time we did this, it was the first episode of the 2026 season, which went remarkably well, in my opinion. We got a P10 at Melbourne in his home race, and then we got a P11 at Japan. Should have scored points, but I made too many mistakes. Today, we are dealing with Miami and Catalonia, which I'm very excited for, because I like Miami now, and Catalonia, well, yesterday was a good bunch of fun. So I'm looking forward to this. We're not going to waste any time. We're going to get straight into it. R&D, there it is. We're a little bit behind Williams, quite far ahead of Aston Martin, and we're just going to get straight into it. I think I'm going to go for the... Well, Miami's a sprint weekend. So I think I went for the harder tyre last time I was here, which was for the Porsche on my team, and it didn't really work too well. So I'm going to stick with the balanced and just hope that I've got enough tyre preservation on the medium and the hard. No expectations today, as per usual. We're just going to try and beat Checo Perez. Just finished watching practice for Austria, and it didn't go too well for Sergio Perez. His car blew up like 3 times, and it ended up just breaking down with about a minute to go. So, long day for Sergio Perez enjoyers like myself. It also seems we're going to have a potentially soggy sprint race today, which I'm really not looking forward to. But yeah, we might as well just get straight into it. Is that the fastest I've ever started a stream? It's been 3 minutes and I'm already in the game. Miami set up on. Now, of course, we are just going to get one set of hards and one set of softs for the entire session, so we'll probably just do...
I told you about the new parts that have come in from the factory,
do this
right?
on the soft.
Well, they're all fitted and good to go. I hope they do the trick.
And then we'll do the race strategy and probably tyre management as well on the hard tyre. And actually, is this, I need a good playlist. There we go. Now, is this, I think, yeah, this is the debut of the new Cadillac livery that we have got for this career mode. It's now basically just, I wouldn't say it's blacked out. There's a little bit of grey and white on it. For the most part, it's just one colour, rather than being white on some bits and then grey on the others. And I really like it, to be fair. I've also got some new livery mods coming for the Porsche on my team as well. So we look forward to that. And here we go for our first lap in Miami, which is going to be track acclimatization. Now, usually I do a bit of warm-up before I start a stream, but to be honest... No, that's not worked. I didn't even think about streaming until 15 minutes ago. I was going to have the day off, but then I forgot that I've already scheduled a stream for today. And I thought I can't just make it private and just not stream now. So here we are. We're locked in. To be fair, this is a track that I've driven at quite a lot recently. So it should only take me this practice session to get up to speed, and also, of course, I've got an entire sprint and sprint quali if I need to feel any more warmed up. Oh, Nelly, that is some crazy understeer. Whoa! This car feels horrible around here. And of course it is the second worst car on the grid. But even so, this is pretty bad. I'm hoping it's just the soft tyre, because that historically stinks. Also nice to see the realistic sponsors working as well. Oh, come on, if I don't get the thing... Okay. Cool. Now I think we'll go for a bit of race strategy on the hard type. Excellent news. What time is practice 2 on? Should be 2.5 hours after practice 1 ended, so that'd be 4 PM. Track climbing fan? Yeah, I'm still going to be streaming by then. I did want to watch practice 2 because I need to see these new Cadillac upgrades. I need to see if they are actually going to bring Cadillac in contention for Q2. To be fair, Bottas looks really quick. Perez didn't really get a chance to drive when his car kept blowing up. I'm doing pretty good, mate. I hope you did good yourself. It's a bit hot, but it's really not that bad. I still think people are exaggerating about how hot it is. It's really not that bad. Turn 1 is always so tricky around here because the braking point seems to change. Oh. Don't know what happened there. I braked earlier that time and it still was too late. What is that all about? Now remember, I can basically just dump my energy throughout this first sector because I'll get it all back by the end of sector 2, which is nice. I mean, I'm ahead of Perez, and he's on the soft tyre. Although, to be fair, I did my lap on the soft tyre, so... I mean, we're comparable. I don't actually know how far I'm ahead. I have to wait and see. Yeah, the car feels really, like, inconsistent right now. Some corners, the car's on fire. Other corners, it starts skidding. Next lap, it's the opposite. Also got an Aston in the way. Come on, babe, coming through. Bye, Stroll. Around the final corner. Now, as per usual, my practice result is going to be a little bit inflated because I am on a lower difficulty for qualifying only. Also helps me actually get these programs done, like, well. I was about to say that feels a lot better, and then I just glided straight into the wall. Not ideal. $340 kph. It's pretty fast. Not looking forward to a soggy sprint race. As we know, I'm useless in the wet conditions, especially with these 26 cars. That is bad. mean, it seems pretty consistent, though. Now stop donking into that wall, pretty please. Do I have all of the optional objectives complete? How can I tell? Guess I'm doing the all 5. Alright. Might as well. Gotta be really careful of that in the race, especially. That track limits is an absolute nightmare. Still don't think we've had any like competitive cars to a hot lap, so I have no idea if I'm actually that far ahead of Checo. So we'll find out when I finish this lap and then a lap after. I didn't donk the wall that time. Come on. Progress. One more lap to go. Okay, the hard tyres are nice. As I nearly spin. I really stopped saying things like that until I'm like in the garage. Because this is bad. Every time I say something like, oh, I'm driving really well, or these tyres are holding up nicely, I end up crashing. Every single time without a shadow of a doubt. So, yeah. But it was more interesting, the top 3 of the drivers in 4th and 5th. Well, to be fair, not a single decent car has done a lap yet. So, don't worry. I mean, I am running a lower difficulty for practice and then quali, because the AI are really good in quali for some reason. So, ignore my result. Just add, like, wherever I finish in practice, add, like, half a second, and that's where I, like, normally would be. Yeah, I mean, we're only a few minutes into the session. As soon as we start getting your Red Bull, I mean, you can see on track we've got one McLaren and one Ferrari out at the minute. You're right, Alonso. That braking's always tricky for me. Alright, excellent news. Another lovely little stint. I think the hard tyre could be really good in a race. What was the average lap time? It was actually really bad. Okay. Actually, to be fair, these laps are decent. I don't know what went wrong here. Oh, sector 2 is... Oh. Half a second... Okay, I don't know what's going on with that. Sure. Finish!
Good job indeed. We got a lot of valuable information out of that. Well
I
done.
have to run lower difficulties in practice with the target times. Yeah, I suppose that's a thing, yeah. Yay! Gasly! Yeah, see, there you go. Now the top cars are coming back. Oh my, look how far my Sector 1 is, like, off the pace. That's hilarious. And then look how far ahead my Sector 2 is. That's incredible. Alright, tyre management on the hard. Let's get it. Yeah, it's because in, I think you would call it a bug, I guess. in qualifying, the AI have like an infinite tank of overtake, apparently. That's what I've heard some people say to me. So that's why in quali, if I run 110 on everything, I'll go in quali, finish last, and in the race, I'll probably end up racing to points. So I always put it down to 107, or in this case, 108. And in practice as well, yeah, you're spot on it, so I can actually do these programs without worrying about, like, making mistakes and things like that. Why is there a massive queue behind me? Careful. Careful. And you ain't stay back. What are you? I can't even tell what car that is. Oh, it's a McLaren. It's just black for some reason. Why is it black? I don't know. Oh my, what happened to the tyre wear? Oh, that's why. I got a Triple Crown livery on. Alright, Ali. Is it true that for the final lap of the race, I've heard they have unlimited overtake? I wouldn't be surprised if that's true, because I have noticed that on the last lap, the AI just seems to have infinite speed. That could very well be a thing. That isn't confirmed. Why is my tyre wear so bad? Right, slug pace activated. How is this not helping my tyres? Okay, sure. Yesterday a chair fell out of my balcony because of the wind. Really? The wind's that strong? I mean, where I live, there's been, like, no wind at all. That's what's missing. If I salvage green at the end... Hang on. Yeah, I got green! Somehow. That was awful. I was 6.7 seconds off my best lap. That is hilarious. That's practice done, though. Decent. I like that. Oh, wow. So it's literally just Sector 1 where my tyre wear is awful. Okay. Race strategy. What am I looking at here? I don't know. Okay, cool.
Hello. Practice session. The fun doesn't stop here, though. Join us again.
Where's my water gone? There. It's so cold. Alright, do I have... Yes. Okay, let's get a different engine in. And head into the sprint. Now, I think, although it might rain for the sprint race, I am going to keep a dry setup on because, quite frankly, the sprint means nothing to me. The chance of me scoring points is zilch. So I'm just going to leave my dry setup on. Here we go, then. Sprint qualifying. I'm going to do 2 runs because I can. And we'll begin. I won't lie, I've kind of forgot how you do the battery on a quali lap. I think it can't be that hard. Just use the bloody thing. The fact they try and put you on hot lap is outrageous, by the way. Never use hot lap in quali with these new cars. It's just suicidal. You run out of battery way too quick. Alright, begin. We're going to go into turn 1. A little bit too late on the brakes, but it's right. I haven't used a set of mediums this session, this weekend so far, so I have no idea how good they're going to be. Need to remember I don't need to brake through there. The annoying horseshoe corner, which I hate. And we're down. That was pretty awful. That was pretty dismal. dump all the power, get up to 340 kilometers per hour. Braking. That'll do. Purple sector 2. Which is to be expected, to be fair. I always have the fastest sector 2 for no apparent reason. Get up to 342 kph. Nice. Had way more battery as well to use, which is nice to know. But we're going to cross the line for a 1 minute 27.3 to go P4 ahead of Hamilton and Sainz. And, well, behind Gasly and Russell and someone else. Honestly, I think that's a pretty good lap. I don't know how many cars have gone yet, but actually done a lap, but the fact I'm ahead of a Hamilton and a Sainz, I think that's pretty good. Alright, let's have a look. Is that actually good, or is that just a bad lap from those two in particular? Survey says, no, that was actually just a good lap. Okay. Gonna be, what, 7 tenths ahead of Perez. Should be good enough for Q2. If that tells me anything, that means that I can run 110 around here and I'll be fine.
So much action still to come.
So I'll do that for the main race. Good luck, thanks, mate. I'll try my best. Alright, Q numero dos. Welcome. Another brand new set of medium tyres. For the sprint quali. How have I only just seen that session theoretical best? I've played this game for like 2,000 hours. I've never actually noticed that. 26.1 is the theoretical best. That's quite fast. Right, well, we're targeting a Q3 here. I think it's possible. I just need to have a good Sector 1. If I have a good Sector 1, Sector 2 and 3 will carry me forth. So that's what we're going to try and do. I'll also try and learn my brake bias and see how that far that gets us. Look at the gap I've got behind me. That's incredible. And begin. Nice. Use a lot more battery through here. Big lift. Big lift. That's probably the best Sector 1 I've ever done. I'm still 2 tenths down, but as far as, like, it goes, that's actually really good. I'm usually 4 tenths to half a second down. Ooh, that's scary. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, that's not good, is it? I'm surprised I ain't got damage from that. Yeah. If that's enough for Q3, I'll be very disappointed. It'd be a 27 dead. What's that going to be? Oh, that's bad. That is really bad. That should never be a Q3. Oh, mass hole!
Well, that concludes qualifying. So much action still to come this weekend.
You bastard! Oh, thank you, mate, for the 5. It has been a while. I mean, to be fair, I'm good at remembering. But yeah, it has been, what, 5 or 6 months since I've seen you? I hope you're doing good, mate. Yeah, I do have to apologise for the difficulty being too low. I didn't realise I could actually do 110 round here. The fact that that lap was a Q3 is an absolute embarrassment. In fact, that's so embarrassing, I'm just going to start from P10, because that's just unacceptable.
Well, that concludes sprint qualifying.
I need some cooling spray. That ain't got none left. Don't worry, I've got another 3. Alright. Oh, that's much better. Alright, Luan. Alright, let's get into the sprint. So I can leave it on 110 for the rest of the weekend now, which is nice. Now, is the sprint going to be soggy, is the question. If it is, I'm probably going to fall quite far backwards. So yeah, can't wait for that. I really should look to getting a wet setup for every single circuit, just so I've got it there. Do I have some good quiet fans for racing rigs and or desks? Is my fan that loud? I mean, I do need it to, like, live, or else I mean, it's currently, what? Let me have a look. It's 46 degrees Celsius in my room right now, so I kind of need a fan on. Or else I'd be in trouble.
Welcome to the commentary box. I'm Alex Jakes. Alongside me, a real...
Oh, I need cooling spray. I see what you mean, yeah.
Okay, as you know, this is the team's home race, which means it's extra important for everybody in this team.
I mean, yeah, that is probably a thing. I have got,
they're all in the grandstands watching.
I've got 4 fans on right now, because it is that hot. But, you know, this cooling spray, it's just, like, colder than a fan. I mean, a fan essentially just blows hot air about, because it's just the air in my room, which is hot. Whereas this is actual, like, this is like, hang on, genius strategy. That didn't work. I tried to blow it into my fan. That did nothing. AI difficulty 110, mate. I always play on 110. That's a lie, actually. Sometimes I do 108 for qualifying around tracks like Melbourne and Austria because the AI are just too good. It's an ice cube trick. I have done. It doesn't really work properly because the ice just melts in seconds. But I have tried it before. Make sure to win or at least a podium. I mean, I don't think I could do that in the Cadillac, mate, but I'll give it a go anyway. Alright, 10 laps on the medium starting P10. Let's go. Got Fernando Alonso right behind me. Somehow, an Aston and a Cadillac at 10th and 11th. What can I say? Ricciardo and Alonso are just better drivers than everyone else. No, honestly, I bought an ice cube maker. Like, it turns just water into ice in, like, minutes. And as soon as I take it out the machine and put it into, like, some water or, like, whatever, it melts instantly. It's not even a reason having it. I mean, yeah, it makes it a bit colder, but only temp. Although, like I always say, this heat isn't actually bad because of the heat. What's bad is the sweating. I've probably sweated more than, like, someone in the Sahara Desert. If I wasn't sweating, and also the temperature at nighttime, the fact that it could be hotter at night than it is in the day, mid to high 30 degrees, is just stupid. I mean, like I was saying, right now, my actual room, like, internal temperature is 46. I've seen it go as high as 52. So it's bad. I bet you call this exercising? I mean, actually, it's actually really good exercise for my arms. I do have the force feedback pretty high, and after a long session, like 3 or 4 hours, my arms are absolutely buggered. I streamed the other day for 4 hours, and I had muscle spasms. Like, my arms was going all, like, shaking about the gap. Because I'd been, like, driving for that long. It's sad Haas' best result was P4. That is true. I mean, 2019, I don't know why their car was actually quite good, and that was probably their best chance for a podium, but Haas just seems like Alpine, or maybe not Alpine, because they got a podium like 2 weeks ago, but you know, like Haas, Alpine, maybe Aston, Racing Bulls, just that kind of midfield, and Williams maybe. where it just seems like they're forever going to be stuck in the midfield. I mean, when's the last time, apart from Aston Martin in 2023, when's the last time we saw one of those really crap teams, like, fight for wins or even podiums on, like, a race-by-race basis? More physical than Call of Duty, that's true. The only exercising that does, it just ruins your brain because it's just annoying. I haven't played Call of Duty since World War II, and what a game that was, by the way. I mean, I only played the campaign still. Right, let's get locked in then. You've got the Miami Sprint Race. Should be dry throughout. Here we go. Let's do it. Starting P10. Can we nick a point? Let's find out. And we're underway. I seem to have definitely got a lot better at race starts now. Going into turn 1. Try not to plant signs up the arse. Alonso's going around the outside. I don't want to do that, boss man. That is a lot of grip from the Aston Martin. It's not enough, though. We've got the inside of Isaac Hadjar here, maybe, with the boost mode activated. He's going defensive. We're going to try and slip down the inside. That's a brave move. Not going to happen, unfortunately. Massive scrap gone up ahead of the Audi. Maybe we've got the inside of Hadjar with a horseshoe bend. Yeah, try not to have the understeer. Get the exit. Yeah. See you later, mate. Woohoo! Oh, I can get signs here as well. Come on in. Hang on. I'm going for the triple here. Triple. Go on then. Let's get the most recent world champion. Never mind. Okay, well, we're up into P8 at least. That's actually quite good. Hang on, I lied. Signs up the inside. What are we doing, Signs? Oh, goodness me. Yeah, that's valid, actually. That's really good racing from Signs, to be fair. Current mark, 80 degrees. If that's Fahrenheit, that's, like, pretty chilly, to be fair. Okay, back up into the points. Let's go. I mean, obviously, it's Fahrenheit. If you had 80 degrees Celsius, you just die. How's lap 1 completed? Managed to gain 2 places up to the top 8. I want to see if I can hold on to it, although I'm up against a McLaren. The Williams, like, is interesting because in theory they should have a car only slightly quicker than ours, and yet for some reason it is just like a top car. Apparently it's something to do with the fact their drivers are both highly rated. It sort of carries the car forward, but I don't know. It's going to be a bit troublesome. I might lower my downforce even more for the main session. I go on 19, I might lower it to like 14. And as you can see, my straight line speed is not good. It's not good enough. Signs out brake speed, going to go around the outside. I can't go wheel to wheel through here again. I need to be more aggressive. There we go. Back up to a full tank. Come on. My favourite pudding. I don't think I've ever had pudding before, so I can't give you an answer. I suppose this sprint is also a good test to see how the mediums will last on like a long stint. I mean, yeah, granted 10 laps ain't a lot, but it's more than what I was doing in practice, which was 4. Seems like the AI, they avoid that inside curve of turn 2. That might give them a better exit for turn 3. I want to try that, but I just feel like it's slower. Tyres are already going off a little bit. Dessert. I don't know, mate. I don't really eat dessert. Like, I don't really eat breakfast either. I just skip those 2. I just have lunch and dinner. I guess just ice cream, I suppose. Because British houses are built to keep warm in the winter, to trap heat inside. In the summer, it's a huge oven. Yes, absolutely. You are spot on, mate. Most Americans think every country has AC as standard when it's rare in countries outside the US. Yeah, it's like, what annoys me about like that argument is how like some Americans just say, just get air conditioning. You literally need a permission from the government to get air conditioning. You can't just go and buy it from Sainsbury's. You literally need planning permission to install AC. Not to mention, our Prime Minister or someone came out and said that we're not allowed to use air conditioning. The government's against us as well, which is just crazy to think. What I think's a load of bollocks, though, is that apparently they're closing schools because of the heat. Back when I was in school, in, like, 2020, I had to wear my blazer to school, even no matter how hot it was. Which is just dumb. Oh, wow, that's 3 cars. Okay. Don't have any pace left. My tyres are dead. Hang on, Max Verstappen's right there. What's he doing so far down? Hello, Max. Where'd you come from? Is that an Aston? No, that's not Lance Stroll. That's a Mercedes. Never mind. Right, give me. It's £500, need so many permits, spot on, mate. I was looking at, you can get like, you can rent one for like 8 weeks, and you don't really need anything. Oh, sorry, Max. I might look at one of them if it's going to be this hot for the foreseeable future. Alright, lap number 5, we are about to be halfway through the race. It's been pretty dismal, in all honesty. The tyre wear is just awful, and as I say that, Mark pops on the radio and says, tyres are looking good. No, they don't. The only reason I'm anywhere near Max Verstappen's own company is because they're fighting. That's literally the only reason. Here comes Isaac Hadjar. Definitely need to lower the downforce for like the normal weekend. Going 3 wide. Going 3 wide. Can't go 3 wide. Can't do it. They're going 3 wide. Oh my goodness. What is going on up here? Max Verstappen, Lewis Hamilton, Lando Norris, George Russell, all fighting. 4 wide. Jeez Louise, that was intense. Back in my day, we had to go to school even if it was hot and they told me to deal with it like an adult. Yeah, same with me. Here comes Hadjar down the inside. Stop, 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 stop. Downshifted 10 times there. Only counted 8 of them. Thanks, game. Okay. Yeah, I mean, back when I was at school, I wasn't even allowed to, like, yeah, you couldn't even take your big fucking suit off. Just had to suffer. Hang on! Mystery overtake! Yes! That's what you need! Alright, come on, I can get Max here as well if he turns off his battery, which he might do, which he has. We go for a top 6 here. Come on then! Round the outside of the 4-time champ! Oh yes! Excellent news! How on earth am I P6 right now? It just doesn't add up. Shit. Now we've still got 4 laps left, so can I hold on and get a P6, which would actually be a really nice result? Or is it just going to go horribly wrong for me? Well, I've lost overtakes, and that's already a bad start. Hang on, yellow flag. Is that up ahead as well? Can't tell.
Green flag.
It's going to be Oliver Behrman. Out of the sprint race, unlucky, mate. Here comes Max Verstappen on the attack, as is Carlos Sainz as well. Here he goes. Ah! Break! That's too deep. He's going to go for the switchback. Oh, we've been hit. Yeah, we're all right. Okay. Oh, if I could just catch up to Kimi Antonelli, that'd be generational. Just sneak within a second and I'll be fine. Kids these days have the teachers we have, they'd be doomed. Yeah, you're not coming. My Xbox is making so much heat, yeah, it's pretty bad. I'm surprised my PC's even alive. Although I put a massive new cooler in it like 2 days ago, so that should be helping a little bit. Oh, terrible racing line through there. I still just can't do that corner. I just can't do it. Here comes Verstappen and Hajar and Sainz. There's 4 of them right now. Oh, and I'm dead. I literally just stopped looking where I was going then. All right, decent. Oh, heck. That might be the worst. Hang on, look at you. What is going on? That might be the worst bit of driving I've ever done. I just stopped looking at Max and then just forgot to turn. Put a fan? Mate, I've got 4 on. Oh, we've got 2 laps left. I'm now down in P12. And I can't keep my car in a straight line anymore. Definitely going to be a 3-stop or 2-stop strategy in the Grand Prix. Probably medium, hard. Because these tyres are dead. Look at the tyre. Well, I mean, yeah, look at the state of that. That's only in 8 laps. I mean, I'm still ahead of Perez. He is right behind me, though. Here comes Colapinto in the Alton Alpine when the new livery's on the grid. Definitely need to lower my downforce. Lower the downforce and maybe change tyre pressures. I think I've just killed Colapinto. Oh, sorry. What a terrible sprint race this has been. Awful driving. Awful racecraft, awful positioning. It's just been pretty terrible all around.
Okay, clear.
Yeah, Fariso. That's a class name. Right, we're going to have 1 lap remaining to potentially overtake Lewis Hamilton. I thought this was an Audi. Why is Hamilton so far down? Oh my God, I can't turn the thing. I think someone's had a spin at the final corner. Because there's only one lap left, they can't really do anything about it. And there might be a chance of Hamilton down the final straight. If I could just catch up a little bit through here, which I think I can. No, I've made that up, actually. I've just completely lied to you. Sorry. Oh, that's nice. That is a lovely entry. Come on, surely I've got some power left. Come on. Please. Please. No, he's got battery left, you bastard. Charles Leclerc wins the sprint race. And I should have scored a couple of points, but unfortunately, mistakes made by yours truly is going to leave me with a P12 finish. Good thing to know, medium tyres are awful and should not be used.
And that's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Fermé.
Not good. Alright, MP. Nice to if you took your time, Blazer, off you get a detention. Yeah, that was roughly the same with me.
That is it for the sprint. Join us next time for qualifying.
That was just miserable.
Event,
like, that was really bad. I have never hated anything more in my life. That was like the most miserable experience I've ever had playing this game. I literally could not steer my car. Should have finished about here. P8, but oh well. I'm just going to double check and make sure I've actually got the right setup on, because I still feel like, I mean, obviously, tyre wear is always bad around here. But I feel like that was too bad. I don't think my tyres should be 70% in just 10 laps. Bearing in mind, the race is 29 laps long. So, if I do, what? A813, medium, hard. I mean, the one stop could work, but I'd have to do, like, 12 on the medium, which, as you saw, was pretty much impossible. So I think I am going to go for a two-stopper. I think that makes logical sense.
It is driver versus stopwatch.
Oh, I forgot to start my recording. Hang on.
It's new to Formula One in recent years.
All right, welcome to qualifying for the Miami Grand Prix. Let me just check. Where are we looking? Miami car setup. Let's see. Is it actually the right one? It should be. The aero looks right. I'm going to lower the aero down to 14 for this. Just because my aero was pretty bad. I had no straight line speed. So, yeah, that's right. 8540. Suspension in. Okay. That's correct. That's good to know. Ooh. Fantastic. All right. We're now going to lower the fuel. No, don't lower that. So I noticed that my rights were struggling really bad. Now, which one of these? Right, so a softer tyre, which means less pressure. You get improved traction, cause of responsiveness. It could also reduce, okay, a straight line speed improvement, lower pressure, higher temperature. So if that's the case, I should put my rights pretty high up, no? I don't know. I'm not going to mess about with this because I don't understand how this works. We're just going to get into quali and hopefully put on a decent performance. Go ahead, Jim. Let's see what Sergio Perez does. We're looking for like a 26.5, maybe, on the soft tyre. No, that seems way too good, actually. I lied. Sergio Perez is currently P19, last of any driver, with 28 dead. Which, I'm not going to lie, that's pretty pathetic from Sergio Perez. But there we go. For some reason, Sergio Perez is so bad in the 26 game. He's like 85 rated. In real life, he's a top 7, top 8 driver. And yet, in the game, he's just useless. He always gets beat by Bottas. Really cringe. F1 Esports warm-up strat. Right, here we go then. My first lap of Q1. It's actually like, I think this is my first run on the soft tyre. Yeah, it is. Because I didn't make it to Q3 in sprint quality, and the race and the sprint was on mediums. We'll see how this goes. Remember, I am using a lot lower downforce now, so I've got to be careful. Not to carry too much speed into the corners. Oh, that's a lot less. Jeez Louise. My sector 1 should be even slower, but it's here where I'm going to gain time, because this is where I was really struggling in the sprint race. Going around here. This section shouldn't be too bad because it's low speed. The downforce shouldn't matter as I clock the wall. Nice one, dickhead. I'm driving so poorly today. Like, it's utterly embarrassing. Still half a second down on Lawson. This is bad. This is code red. Terrible lap time. 28.0 for Perez. It's going to be a 28.3 for Daniel Ricciardo. I should be... I mean, considering I did a 27 dead on mediums, there is some time in there. I'm going to switch back to my old setup, actually. I changed my mind. I'm just going to go up to 18 on the front. Yeah. Oh my goodness, look at the state of that. So then... New set of tyres. This has to be a very good lap or else I'm cooked. I mean, I'm not expecting to get into Q2, but I need to beat Sergio Perez at least. Come on. I could not finish last on pace in a qualifying session. Oh, Perez has shot himself right up. Go on, son. Fair play up to P18 for Checo Perez. Much better lap. I don't know what went wrong on my previous lap, but look at that. 1.3 seconds up. Come on.
Okay, there's 2 minutes left in this session, and we're in the drop zone. We need a quick lap, or that's qualifying over for us.
Yeah, see that? Yeah, that's more like it. 1.5 seconds up is going to be a 26.8. That might be enough for Q2. Which it is. Come on. What a comeback. I don't know what went wrong on that first lap. I don't think a -5 in downforce was the reason for that. But we end up going through the 1:26.892. Sergio Perez is out. 6/10 back, which is lovely. Well done, everyone. I am so surprised I got through. Consider, what happened on that first lap? I'm so puzzled because it was bad, but I didn't think it was 1.4 seconds off. Oh well, we make it through. Well done. Now, right now, it's going to take a very, very, very special lap to make our way into Q3 here. I'm going to need, actually, If I do the same lap I just did, I'll sneak in at 9th. Excuse me. Alright, lock it in. If I can get in the 26s, I've got a chance, which I did on the previous lap by a 10th. 28, was it 26.9? Okay. Let's give it a go. Lovely clear track as well. Look at this thing. Come on in. That's not how you want to start a lap. Recovered it nicely though, that was good. I don't mind it. To be half a second down on Albon, that's actually pretty bad. Just need to nail the braking through here. Which I do. Come on. Oh, it's peak. Oh, it's absolute peak. Come on. Half a second up on Alex Albon. Come on. We can do this. This would be magical if I somehow pull this off. Beautiful braking for the final corner. Pedal to the metal. Oh, that is a sensational lap. Come on. That is going to be a 26.5. And I'm out. Never mind. I give up. You know what? Why do I even bother turning up? Genuinely, I am useless. The gap was 11 minutes. You dirty, stinking bastard. Oh. Get knocked out by 11. I'm not being funny, right? Let's just remember this. Mind. Before I went out for my final run, the cutoff was a 27.0. The cutoff ended up being a 26.5. Every other driver, apart from the top 5, improved by over half a second or more. I thought that was going to be more than good enough for qualifying 3. And yet it's not. But to be fair, that is still sensational. To be within 11 milliseconds of Q3 at a very bad track for me in the second worst car. Once again, it's going to be me and Fernando Alonso lining up together. And I put crazy time on Perez, over a second. So, it's alright, but I think it's just because I was just naturally expecting Q3. Because, well, yeah. Of course I do. Oh, I suppose we get into the Grand Prix now. Starting from P11. Might actually go up a couple places. You never know with engine penalties, and we'll see how we get on. Definitely going to be a medium hard strategy. We'll see how we get on. When's practice 2 on? I want to watch it. I'm going to leave it on my phone. Right then, welcome to round 3, the Miami Grand Prix. As I predict, well, are we going to have the predicted strategy I came up with? Medium, hard. Let's have a look.
We're hoping you can get some points this race. Good luck.
Alright, well, it's not exactly what I had in mind. I hate that with... Oh. Yeah, I see the issue. I don't have a new set of mediums. Ah, right, okay. That's going to turn into quite the large issue. Right, we're going to do this, and then we're going to do this. Yeah. What do they think the hard tire is going to wear? I want to have a look. Remove that. I can't change this, obviously. There we go. They're saying it's going to be... If I remove this, it's going to be 13 laps to the maximum. Okay, that is the strategy we're going to have to do. This isn't going to work in the slightest. This is going to be horrible. And maybe just the worst day of my life. But we're going to give it a go anyway. We're going to have... I'm going to put way less fuel. And I'm going to go for 1.5 extra. Which is... That's what they put in, actually. Okay, fair enough. Right, I think I'm ready. Give me a second. Alright. When's practice 2? $4 p.m. Okay, cool. Alright, let's begin. We did actually move up one place due to grid penalties. So we are now going to be starting in the top 10. We've got me on the soft, Nano Alonso on the soft, Gasly, Sainz and Albon on medium tyres. I'm really concerned about this soft strategy. I don't think it's going to work at all. I think this could go very horribly wrong for everyone involved in Cadillac. I'm just going to try not to crash and just race and see how we get on. Where's Checo Perez? He lost. Or is that a Haas? I can't tell. Oh, I'm not looking forward to this. This is... Oh, shit. It's just annoying. I look away for 1 second and I'm just dead. What was I trying to say? I don't remember. I mean, going off a sprint race, I should have pace for a top 10. But that was with 1 set of mediums. I'm now going to have to use the softs for, what, 6 laps? That is just not going to work. These things could barely do 1 lap in practice. Try to do 6 of them? Oh my, I'm not going to make it to the other side of this. I could surprise myself. I could end up having electric pace and going on to get a podium or something. I mean, I was running P2 in my Porsche career, and that car's worse than this one. Although I say it was slower, but it felt a lot better, to be honest. Much more well-balanced. So here we go then. Round number 3 at Miami. 0.2, I like it. Here we go
so
then.
That's the rest of the grid forming up now. Be patient.
Yeah, I know.
Lights.
Come on, let's do it. And we're off in Miami. Good Lord, I think. Yep, that'll do nicely. Maybe go 3 wide here. No, I'm going to get blocked off. That's all good. Going to have someone go up the inside. Probably I am. It's going to be Fernando Alonso, or Alex Albon rather. Remember, I have got the soft tyre, so I should have quite an advantage for the opening 2 laps, and then it's just going to fall off massively. Going to try and go up the inside of Carlos Sainz here, like I did in the sprint race. Then I should have a lot better grip on the exit. I'm using a little bit less downforce, just so I can try and pull away down this one straight. And here we go. This is what you need. Now we just start sailing by other cars. There goes Pierre Gasly. I'm going to try and go around the outside of Oscar Piastri in the scary braking zone. Come on. Yep, that'll do nicely. I'm going to get hold up here, but I think I've got the place. Yes, I do. All right, already up to P7. I'm now best of the rest, I reckon. I mean, I'm ahead of a McLaren, so I must be. Right, Ferrari is mad. That's a good name. They probably are. Hang on, could go around the outside of Kimi Antonelli here. The AI not using much battery. Works for me. Hooah! On the outside, he's going to have such good grip. But so am I! Yep, no, yep, no, yes. We've managed to get Kimi Antonelli. What an opening lap of this race. I've managed to gain 4 places, and I'm in the top 6 in the Cadillac. But keep in mind, I am on a soft tyre, so these are going to be really good for like 2 laps, and then it's just going to be like torture until, I stop on lap 6. Got to be careful of that corner for track limits. I can't allow myself to get even 2 points through there, because it is not fun having to take a different line just so I can stay ahead and not have track limits. Still can't do that horseshoe corner. So that's going to give me a chance to go down the inside, which now turns to the outside. Still don't have the straight line speed, it seems, to hold him off from here. Oscar Piastri looking for the move as well. I have managed to outbrake Kimi Antonelli. That's decent. I should probably just leave my tyre wear up. But I don't actually need... I shouldn't need the ERS thing, because I'm only using medium and boost, which is just 1 button, so... yeah. Already 20% on the rights, by the way. Also, Antonelli on them hards is going to be dangerous. Lando says fast lap the race. Charles Leclerc nicks it. Antonelli's looking for a move. Tyres should fall off around 25%, so by the end of this lap, basically. Got no boost now, which means I'm pretty cooked. Anthony going back up the inside. Luckily, I do get to use the entirety of my overtake, so I just need to outbrake him and then I'm fine. Which I do. Come on, come on, come on. Hang on. How's Charles Leclerc going wheel to wheel? That's convenient. That's going to help me catch up. Hello, hello, hello. Go, 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 go. No, this is not, this is dangerous. This is very dangerous. Ah! We're fine. I really don't like how my game keeps freezing. That's, like, not cool.
approaching the pit window and you're going to be on mediums.
I'm indeed, Mark. Thanks for letting us know. Oh, look at this big scrap going on up ahead. Oh, they're really going at it. That's going to be Verstappen, Leclerc and Norris, I believe. Hang on, there could be a great chance here. Here we go. Leclerc's not using battery. Round the outside. Excellent news. Up into the top 5 here in Miami. We've got Hadjar and Verstappen. Verstappen on the soft timing. He could be quite slow. Maybe. Possible. Well, I'll be slow as well, obviously, so that's actually not really a benefit. This kind of puts Max on an equal footing to me, but of course he has got a much better car. Here goes Hadjar. Verstappen's not using energy. Can I get close enough for a dive bomb? That's going to be a no. Lap number 5, which means my stint has got 1 lap left. Well, 2 including this one. If I could find the means to extend it to lap 7, that would be lovely.
Going to start falling away soon.
I think the high fuel is helping massively.
Okay, Mika, Antonelli's behind you. It is critical for our race that we keep them behind, please.
Is it? Well, unlucky, mate. Hang on. No, I've just held him off. Hang on, here comes Leclerc as well. Verstappen's got no energy. There could be a chance here. Round the outside of the 4-time world champion. Gordon. Ex-teammate overtakes ex-teammate. And we move into the top 4 in whatever this race is called. The Miami Grand Prix. That's the one. What is happening? I was not expecting this at all. Right, so Luciano, I'm doing all right, mate. Yeah, I'm in a cracker of a race so far. Hope you're doing good yourself. I'm stunned I'm in this position. Nah, I've cocked it up. I'll tell you what, these tyres really don't feel that bad considering A, how long they've gone on for, and B,
so let's
they're softs.
Box this lap.
Depending on my pace to like Hadjar and whoever this lap, I might actually stay out for 1 more and then do not. Okay, no, I'm definitely picking this lap. That's all I need to confirm. I need to get in. Get in, undercut Verstappen, get on the medium, start undercutting everyone. Leclerc's looking for a move. That's Antonelli, actually. Down the inside.
Okay, unlucky, mate. It was a good try, but we didn't quite meet our targets. Not to worry.
Yeah, we'll go for that.
And chin up, and let's focus right the way into the checkered flag.
Oh, no. Okay, that's going to be Antonelli going through, which is fine. He is on the hard tyre, so I'm not really fighting for, like, the pit entry with him. And so, yeah.
Okay, pit in this lap, and remember the speed limit.
Is this a different same series to the mini series? It is indeed, yeah. I do too. Hang on, oh, this is not what you want. Leclerc's going to look for the inside. Oh, there's not room there, Charlie. Oh, Nelly. Round the outside of the final corner, could be a move on Kimi Antonelli. It literally changes nothing, considering I'm pitting. But there you go, cool. And in we go. No, ignore that, sorry, I wasn't concentrating. I forgot the pit entry was, like, right there. Yeah. Yeah, I do 2 different series. I do this one, which is the Ricciardo driver career, and then I do a Porsche My Team. So, yeah. Early. Soft tyres go off. And it's another slow stop. That's 4 in a row if you include my stream yesterday. And I actually lose out to Oscar Piastri as well.
All right, we'll be doing one more stop today. One stop left in this strategy.
He puts on the hard tyre, but on the medium. We're now back up the way. But I am now down a place. And on track, that's virtually 6th. Right, WLMT. I haven't actually said this for a while, but I feel like I need to remind everyone that's watching. If you're on YouTube and like you comment, it shows your @name, not your actual name. You know, like you get your username, but you get like an @ behind it. Like I'm F1Crim, but my thing is @F1Crim. It only shows your @, so if that's different, I might actually be talking to you, but you don't actually realise. Keep that in mind. To be honest, I'm not too bothered about Piastri. I'm just going to use him to keep boost if I can. Or overtake. I don't know what it's called. I don't know. Purple Sector 2, though. Oh, Clayson, thanks for the follow on Twitch, mate. That's massive from you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's such a breath of fresh air and, like, so motivating to see, like, my Twitch channel finally getting some attraction. It's lovely to see. Right, other drivers are now pitting, including Sergio Perez, my teammate. We're going to exit our outlet in P16. Not bad. I think I don't know. Bit of a late call, isn't it? I think I've realised why I'm so bad around that corner. Let me try something next lap. I need to experiment. What's mine? It says @Gymna. Of course, for most people, it'll be the same. But some people change their username without changing their @thing. Their handle. That's the word it is, handle. They might get a bit confused, so I might be responding to them, but they don't even realise. I'm perfectly happy, to be honest, to just stay behind Piastri until I go in the pits again. Unless he's holding me up, like he's actually too slow, which I doubt that, then this is actually a perfectly fine position to be in. So I'm gaining lap time because of the boost. And yeah, that's quite good. Right, I'm going to try my experiment around this corner here. I'm going to go really wide, like all the way around here. I mean, that felt better, but I still lost half a second. Right, Dusky. She knows me. Oh my goodness, you are slow, Oscar. Come on, keep it up. Got Max Verstappen 3 seconds back. That's with the undercut that I got on him. I was ahead of him by about a second when I went in, so I've gained quite a lot, but he's catching up very fast now, which I don't like. Doing alright, yeah, mate. Thanks for asking. Hope you're doing good yourself. I might have to overtake Piastri here. Go for it. Nelly. That hasn't really worked. All good. I still think I should try and overtake him anyway and just see how it goes for me, because Verstappen's catching fast. Although saying that, trying to fight Verstappen when he's in a Red Bull and I'm in a Cadillac is a bit dumb. But I do seem to have some really good pace. You never know. Also got Franco Colapinto up ahead, who hasn't stopped yet, I don't think. So that's encouraging. That means the pace is strong. Although that does mean that it's going to give Piastri the blue energy mode. Oh, Nelly, why have I gone so wide? It's such a shame I'm so bad around that corner, because I was decent, like even 2 tenths quicker per lap. That's like difference between me getting P10 and P3, you know? Colapinto and someone of Lindblad are fighting up ahead. That's not good. That's going to bring Verstappen right back into the picture. I need to somehow get all 3 of these at once here. Hang on, Piastri's got his battery off. Come on, get him. I'm just going to dump all of it. Go, 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 go. Yeah, we've got Oscar. Excellent move. Thank you, battery. Now I've got to fight off these 2. They're still going wheel to wheel. What is this scrap? Oh my god, they're so slow. Though. Excellent, and that means I can pull away from Piastri now as well. Come on. AI's on 110, mate. I always use 110. A few weeks out of the new wheel and pedals, it's very good. I think I'm finally, like, faster than I was on my old one. Definitely worth it. Although, to be fair, I think the best part about it is it just doesn't make a lot of noise for the stream. That's literally the only thing I was concerned about. That's why I got it. Not because of, like, the performance enhancements. Alright, final car to try and overtake is going to be Liam Lawson in the Racing Bulls. Battery's turned off. Come on. Around the outside for move number 4. And we get it done. Excellent bit of racing there. Using the battery to my full advantage. I'm now going to be up into P8. Other drivers now stopping for the first time in this race. I'm going to find myself into P5. Nice. Now keep in mind I'm doing 10 laps on these tyres. So, lap 16. Now I'm going to be stopping again for the hard tyre. This is actually going to be quite interesting because I'm one of the only people alongside Oscar Piastri who are 2-stopping this race. People like Liam Lawson and Ovid Lindblad, Franco Colapinto, they're all 1-stopping. So it'll be interesting to see if the 1-stop can actually work. Unfortunately for me, Oscar Piastri has overtaken... Oh no, they've pitted. And he's also fighting someone. He's fighting Max Verstappen. Not what you want is Max Verstappen coming up at extreme pace. I also can't drop Lawson, which is annoying. Should be able to do it through here. Jason. What am I using? I'm using the Moser KS. Like very recently. What's up, Jim? Three seconds to Max now, that's decent. They are indeed fighting, mate, you're spot on. Which is very good. I'm now also up to P3, by the way. Courtesy of Russell and someone else making their first pit stops, although, like I said, I'm doing another stop. Right now, I'm going to find myself coming out in P22, so bone last when I'm lying. I forgot there's 24 cars. That's actually third to last.
Okay, Mika, we've got loads of ERS in reserve.
Oh,
so
my Norris is right here. I didn't even realise. Norris is rapid. Here he comes. I'm just going to sort of wave him by. I'm not trying to fight a McLaren off. Oh, I can actually. Oh, okay. Maybe I will fight a McLaren off.
You made that look easy. Nice work. That's why I love working with you. Smashed it.
Mark, I really can't stand working with you, though. If I could have Jeff back, I would in a heartbeat. Oh, shit. Oh, double shit. That curve is nasty sometimes. You know what, Norris, just go. Give me some boost. Go, quick, quick, quick. Thank you. Oh, shit. Come on, give me a bit of blue. I don't get the blue for that? Oh my God, I'm kicking.
We're approaching the pit window now, and you're going to be on hards next time.
I mean, at least Jeff was funny, do you know what I mean? Mark's just annoying. He just states the obvious and blabbers on about nothing.
The effects of some tyre wear soon, so
see what I mean?
toes.
Like, obviously, look at them. There's 60% on the front right. They're gonna feel a bit shit, aren't they? I mean, of course, I could just turn him off, but sometimes he says something that I can put on TikTok. Oh, Nelly! Flipping the rear tyre on the wall. That's not what you want. Max Verstappen now right up my arse alongside Oscar Piastri and the Mercedes and another Red Bull. I have now got 2 Red Bulls, a Mercedes and a McLaren right up my arse. It's not what you need at this point. That is bad. Norris does have to pit again, absolutely, mate, yes. And Piastri too. And Hadjar. And Verstappen. Oh, these tyres are bad now. Good chance for Pastry here. He comes down the inside. The thing is, like, they catch up there, but I could pull away from here. I think maybe. Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes. Yes. Okay. Cool. Ah, switchback. No. Stressful now. Why can't I just, like, drive on my own for a chance? I'm going to walk my dog. Be careful in this heat. If you actually, you could just knock me from the UK, to be fair. Still no, thanks for popping by. Hey, if you live like in North England right now, I'm so jealous.
Okay, we're boxing this lap. Give us the best in lap you can.
Like a lovely spring day over there. I might have to move to like Norfolk. Right, we are pitting this lap. And yeah. We actually just try and get a move there. Guy's a nutcase. I know I'm slow, but I mean, come on. Oh shit. And Piastri's killed me. Oh. Thanks for that one, mate. That was legit. That was very legit. What a bit of driving that is. Great, I'm now down to P12. Excellent news. Thanks for that, you absolute tin pot. That's frustrating.
Don't forget, box this lap.
Yeah, I know, Mark. I'm just demotivated now. Because I've just been killed. And of course, Gasly's pitting as well. He's just going from bad to worse. Here we are, we're in for our second stop. We're now going to the hard tyre until the end of the race. The pace should be very good, basically throughout, but yeah, we're going to lose out to Perez. I forgot to turn in as well. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Oh no. It's all gone horribly wrong.
Up to speed now. Let's get some heat into those tyres.
Yep. Well, I'm ahead of Stroll at least. Gotta look at the positives. They're already 5% on the front right. Are you taking the piss? It's been like 2 corners. That is incredible. So how does one exactly save my tyre around that corner? I don't know. Right, Matthew. Oh, this car's feeling nice and fast now. We've got brand new tyres on. Just got to somehow find some time or some tyre management through oh shit, through sector 1 essentially. Like the boys, it's Sainz, hello. I was miles ahead of you earlier, but now I'm behind because Oscar Piastri sent me into a wall. Very kind of him. Alright, let's see. It's literally just this corner. Okay, I only lost like 2% there. Cool. This is so annoying. I'm going to get robbed of a points finish again. Because I've been done something that's not even in my control happen. I just got killed. Give me some straight lines, speed! Oh, mine is nothing in this car. Doing 345 and I'm not even catching up. What is that all about? That's going to be Bortoletto going into the pits. I've now got super special energy mode. Need to get past Sainz, really. Going on here, lads. Seems like Gasly is an absolute slowpoke. Alright, get the tyres. Nice. I don't even care about a sector 1 pace anymore. I need to keep these tyres alive. Sainz looking for the move on Leclerc now as well. What a brave boy. Oh. Oh, Gasly's so slow. Yeah, I didn't think that would work. I thought that was dumb at first, but it actually worked out. Fair enough. Excellent move. I will take it. Sainz now looking for another move on Leclerc. I wonder who's left to pit. Like, can I actually get back into the top 10, or have I got to race my way with the likes of Leclerc and Sainz? Like, what's the vibe? No one else is pitting. That's a problem. tried a bit of oversteer there. That could invite me. No? Fair enough. So there's 4 cars up there.
We're not using as much fuel as we predicted.
Yeah.
We've got extra performance in hand. So let's push, and use it all up.
How exactly do I use more fuel? I never get this. What is going on up here? We've got Arvid Lindblad. We've got Albon, Lawson, Leclerc, and someone else, all scrapping mad. It's going to be Carlos Sainz. Okay. Excuse me. Back up through, please. Oh, you are so slow.
No need to worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
Need to get Lawson down the inside. Hi, Lawson. Up to P11 now. Alex Albon in my sights, and I think he might actually be on a different strategy. Go! Ellie, got to do my time management. Uh-oh! So I've got Sainz, Leclerc, and Albon scrapping for their life for literally P7. I just need to get one of them. Albon, probably. And Albon, can you might go a little slower? That'd be a no, apparently. Fair enough. Fair play. Sainz and Leclerc scrapping. Norris takes the fastest lap. I've braked too late. I haven't. I lied. These hard tyres feel wonderful. I've always loved the hard tyre. We get on really well. Got a great relationship. Definitely managing my front right a lot better than before. Oh, nearly spinning for Albon. That was scary. So annoying, I just can't get close enough for a move. Leclerc's not using battery, but I can't get close enough. It's so frustrating. I literally see like 4 points right there. That's the 4 points.
Okay, unlucky, mate. That wasn't quite what we needed, but let's not worry about it. Get your head down.
I don't care about using fuel, Mark. You shouldn't have decided to put so much fuel in the car then, you dickhead. I'm focusing on trying to score some points for the team here. You're worried about the fuel. Crazy how I use like 7/10 that one corner. I mean, I'm using a lot more than usual just because I'm trying to save tyres, but even so, this is like just need one of their tyres to die. One of them. There's a 33% chance, surely, that one of their cars just stops working. That's literally all I need right now. Either a DNF at the top, or one of these lot to have their tyres go off. Literally one of those and we'll be on for a point. We're also starting to... Hang on, someone's pitted. It's George Russell pitting for soft tyres. Oh, Nelly, he's going to be hard to keep behind. Not what you want to see, really. You wanted to see, like, a crap driver, really. And of course, some of you may think, well, Russell is a crap driver. No, he isn't. He's just not. He's not great. Definitely not bad, though. I will say, recency bias in F1 is, like, one of the worst things about it. People see Russell's first, like, 6 races and think, he's awful. When you see the things he was doing in that Williams, like, come on. Russell's already got past Gasly. This is just... It's just not fun. I feel like I'm in a cage. I just can't progress. And now I've got to deal with the crumpet man himself. It's George Russell. Right, Loz. Please, just one of your tyres fall off. Like, just one. Oh, shit. Long day for me. Here comes George Russell to relegate me back into the bottom 10. Maybe. Bottom 4, so the bottom 12, I should say. He's actually nowhere near. Alright, just didn't bother using his energy. Right with that. Williams going wheel to wheel. Any opportunity to get the third party? Maybe. Anything? Nothing? Oh. I mean, right now, I'm not defending anything, mate. Hang on, this could be my chance. Albon's using no battery or signs, rather, and then he uses all of it. Okay. There is actually a chance I can stay ahead of Russell if I just use my battery. I'm really happy with the fact that I haven't really got any track limits warnings through that corner this race. Here comes Russell. Does he have straight line speed? It seems like it. But can he continue to fight even afterwards? Oh, it's going to get a bit close. I've managed to outbrake him. Got to be careful of flying into the Williams. Russell's going to have the superior grip. He's trying to find a gap, but no gap is going to appear, and I'm going to hold on. I've got to do that 3 more times somehow. Since when did this race get so long? I don't remember. Here comes Russell again. Oh, Nelly. Around the outside. Shit. Braking. And he's just going to have that exit grip, isn't he? No, I've actually managed to stay ahead once again. Come on. I'm somehow managing this. Oh, Little cheap pass. Go on. Go on. Go on. Oh, excellent move. That's what we needed. No, 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 no. No. Why? Why did I do that to myself? You prick. All that hard work, all that fantastic driving, just to do that with 3 laps left, and now I can't even drive in a straight line. It's not what you want, really. Right now, I've really got to hope that someone up front has a DNF.
You should be feeling the effects of some tyre wear soon, so stay on your toes.
I know, Mark, because I just crashed because of it. Did it great. Well, it's unlucky, but it was obviously entirely my fault that that's happened. Just got to pray there's a DNF up ahead on the final lap. I think I've driven pretty well apart from that one mistake as well, especially being stuck behind those Williams and Leclerc. I thought I was fighting on really nicely. Shit. Well, looks like it's going to be a P11 for Daniel Ricciardo, which is really unfortunate because that means it's going to be P10, P11, P11. And those 2 P11s really should have been a P9, and in this case, maybe a P8. If I could hold on, although a P9, stay ahead of Sainz. Final lap is going to begin. And like I said, apart from that mistake I just made, I've driven pretty much spotless this race. Really good consistency, even with the extreme tyre where it's actually been really nice. So, I'm happy, all things considered. The result isn't good, but the performance was alright. Just praying for a 90+7 Lando Norris battery failure. That'd be generational right now. Put crazy time on Sergio Perez as well, which is always nice. Get that one over your teammate, at least I've done that. Although, to be fair, at this point, that's the bare minimum, because he is just useless, Sergio Perez. In-game, at least. In real life, he's top class. Shame as well, because I'm actually quite close to the Williams now, apart from that corner. Lando Norris is going to win the Grand Prix by a decent margin as well, by about 6 seconds over a Ferrari, which I imagine is going to be Lewis Hamilton. We then have Kimi Antonelli, we've got Oscar Piastri, we've got Max Verstappen, Isaac Hadjar, Charles Leclerc, I think, and then we're going to have Carlos Sainz, who holds on for P8 against George Russell, George Russell P9, Alex Albon takes the final point, and Ricciardo finishes 3 seconds off in P11.
Okay, pick up rubber and bring it home.
It's just a 5 out of 10. It's just like, it's a decent race. It's just, you don't gain anything from it. We didn't even score a point.
To head to victory.
Drive the day, though.
Norris takes the win. They led from... And with that, we wrap up another weekend of motorsport.
I also should have scored points in the race, in the sprint race, but I got killed by someone. So look, P12 in the sprint race, should have finished 8th, and in Grand Prix, finished 11th, should have finished 10th, or probably 9th, but probably 10th. Oh well, I still managed to put, as you can see, oh my goodness. Okay, we need to keep this in mind, by the way. How much time did I lose because of my spin? Actually, I had 2 incidents that race. I had 1 incident around here somewhere. I think it might have been this lap. Yeah, it must have been. Someone killed me. Oscar Piastri did. I need to have a look at what lap that was. Let's have a quick butchers. I think it was just at the end of my medium stint. You'll see me like drop down quite a bit. I think it might... No, this is when I was fighting with Piastri. And then I was behind Leclerc. And I was up to P4, then P3. Might have been here. Let's reverse it. I mean, considering I'm so far behind Piastri, I imagine it was here. Yeah, it must have been. Yes? Yes. So lap 16 is when I got killed by Piastri. So if we look at if we look at lap 16, which is here, that was my in lap. So the normal in lap, as you can see, is about 6 seconds slower than a normal lap. So that's, if you add 6, that's a 1:37. So I lost about 6 seconds there. And then my second off, which was here, I lost 4 seconds. So that's 10 seconds I ended up losing. No. Not, call it, no, we just called it 10. So I lost 10 seconds. One, because of me, but also because of, annihilation of Piastri. So if you add 10 seconds to where I end up finishing, that's 16 seconds off. That's P6 that I would have finished in the end. If I didn't have those 2 incidents, I could have finished P6, maybe P7. That also, excuse me again, that means I would have put, what, 40 seconds? I already put 39 seconds on Perez. That's a second a lap. Or whatever. And if I didn't have those 2 incidents, I would have finished around 49 seconds ahead of Sergio Perez. Jeez Louise, that is fast. Standings then after round 3, we're going to still be P11 with our 1 point ahead of Pierre Gasly. And then in the Constructors, we are going to be P6, again, ahead of Alpine. Oscar Piastri leads the championship by 12 points over his teammate with Kimi Antonelli. 3rd. There we go. Now we move on to round 4 at Barcelona, which I'm looking forward to because I like Barcelona now. It's also not a sprint weekend, so it should actually not take as long. Although, to be fair, I've already been here 2 hours. Yeah, 2 hours, and I've only just finished the first race weekend. I just wish you could turn off sprints. I might see if there's a way I can using like a mod or something. Because sprints just take too long and don't really add anything. Alright, that one. Well, I'm not going to do either of those, am I, Gimp Face? Alright, cool.
Okay, mate, I'm pleased to say that our new parts have come through without any issue, so they'll be on the car, ready for the next race weekend.
Excellent news! Got a season break as well. It's only round 3 and we already have a season break. It's just like real life. We had Melbourne, Japan, China, and then a 1-month break to Miami. Yeah, another 3-week break to Canada. No discounts going on. 460 is the cheapest, I think. Yeah, okay. I now have 510. That means we can get a chassis upgrade going. Tire wear, absolutely decent. How are we still so far away in the R&D? We've actually got some really good upgrades, and that's another one as well. Or does that even count as the upgrade? Or is that just research? Do I have to develop it as well? I don't know. Alright, let's get to Barcelona. Using my experience from my Porsche stream yesterday. Yesterday? I think so. Well, what do you want to call it? Oh, come on, brain. Tyre wear ain't actually that bad, and you can run a soft, medium, or a soft, medium throughout this race. I might go for the soft, medium, considering the, tyre wear. That's the word I'm looking for. Right. Let's get into it. I think I'm going to change my engine back to my, first one, just so I... Got my little practice engine, and let's go! Let's get stuck, yeah!
What?
Bro just got cut off. Right, is that... See, they call that Spain. Do they call the other one Madrid?
I've had a chat with the R&D team about the new parts, and we're happy that they've been integrated into the car okay. With any luck, you'll be able to feel the improvement, so go and give them a try.
You got it, Mark. Right, we should have two sets of... Oh, no, we've got a hard, medium, soft. Okay. I'll do this on a soft. Begin. I'll tell you what, normal weekends without a sprint are just so much... Like, they just clear. In real life, I kind of prefer sprints because it's more action, but... In the game, the normal weekend is just so much better. Alright, begin! Honestly, if I just do this, and then just leave it on medium for the rest of the lap, that should be good enough. Or at least a green. Keep in mind, because obviously now there's 3 practice sessions, but it's a normal weekend, I don't have to worry about actually doing these programs. So I'm just doing a quick practice if I cock it up, which is lovely. Just to get a nice little taster on how the car feels. Feels pretty good, to be fair. I hate that curb. I hate that corner as well. Decent. Went green,
complete and
done the time.
We got some excellent data with that run, so come on back to the garage and I can take you through the numbers.
Yes. I'm so close to running out of water, which is tragic because it's actually like, it's so cold, it's like I'll drop my ice in it. And it is complete heaven. I mean, there is boost, mate, because I'm doing boost management, so I can't exactly just dump it like I would, like, now, for example. I don't think Mark, my engineer, would be too happy if I was on a battery management program and just used all my battery. Right, Flosser, good to see you, mate. Good day, good day, good day. I didn't pay attention. That's perfectly valid, to be fair. I don't expect you to. I would have done exactly the same thing. I would have come in the stream and been like, why is this guy not using the battery? Yeah. I don't actually want to use as much battery throughout the main straight. I want to save quite a lot for Sector 2, because that's where I'm lacking in pace. Okay, so that was too early, but before it was too late. Right. Nelly. That's like the only corner I struggle on around this circuit. Turn 9, the bastard. Pass is Sector 3. Probably just going to do 3 laps. I'm feeling pretty dialed in. I mean, I did only drive here yesterday. Plus, I can just do quick practice. Yeah. Actually, guys, I don't even struggle on turn 9. This is turn 9. I mean turn 8. Or is it 7? I don't know anymore. They seem to just call corners that aren't corners. I don't even know anymore. It could be either 6, 7, or 8. Could be any of them. Ouch. That'll do. That'll do, donkey. That'll do. Alright, should have quali pace left, right? Indeed. Let's go. I will say the reflections on this livery is quite excessive, don't you think? Taking metallic to a whole new extreme. Alright, see if we get on with a quali lap then. Oh, shit. I always struggle with braking through there. And there. And there. land there. What is this lap? What's going on? Ah, why can't I drive? What is happening? Better not do that in quali, because that'll be a problem.
Okay.
15.5 was pretty good, but...
complete, and that was a really good job indeed. We got a lot of valuable information.
That wasn't good, Mark.
Well,
shut up.
And if today's practice session is anything to go by, we're in front.
Go. Oh my goodness, I actually got 5 out of 5 on everything. That's actually very impressive. Not to alarm thee, but there's a very Dutch or Belgian man behind me. What is it? I mean, obviously he's Dutch, but I mean, born in Belgium. That makes him half and half. Although Lando Norris is half Belgian. Yeah. There is indeed, mate. He's been there for about 2 years now. So yeah, he's a very familiar face in the F1 Crim household. I do want to get another one, but they cost too much money. So there you go. Right then, welcome to qualifying for round numero 4 of Daniel Ricciardo driver career season numero 2. We are going to be trying to beat Sergio Perez and maybe get our Q1. That'd be decent. And, yeah. I could just print it on some paper, but that's cardboard. That's why they cost so much, because it's cardboard. Rather than, it's also like 7 foot, rather than just some paper. I suppose, I don't think that would work. Right, Sergio Perez is 4th from bottom with a 15.3. That's actually quite fast. I might genuinely struggle to beat that. Actually, I don't know. My lap was pretty horrible in practice, and yet that was a 15.5. So, we'll see. We shall see how we get on in Spain qualifying. Begin. And go. Let's melt this ERS. Go, go, go. Straight lines. Whee! Yeah, use all that grip. Go on, go. Ah, too far wide, too far wide. Help! Four attempts up already from sector 1. Go on, then. Gorgeous stuff. What an excellent lap of Barcelona, by the way. Go on. 14.4. That's better than I did in Mercedes for a video I did a while back. These are the ways. That is very good. That might just be enough to go straight into Q2. Only issue is I don't think I can go quicker than that. But that is also 8 tenths quicker than Perez, so that'll do. Right, Perez, I'm doing good, mate. Yeah, thanks for asking. Hope you're doing good yourself, as always. Alright, how are we looking on here, then? are going to have a 3.5 buffer to the knockouts. I'm going to take a gamble and just skip to the end and just hope that I've got enough. Because I genuinely can't go quicker than that. So... this is going to be horrible. Okay, we're fine. Woohoo! We make it through into Q2 after just one run. Sergio Perez improves his lap time, but I still dunk 7/10 on his skull. Ugh, that's what you want to see. I've got a headache because I drove for 4 hours at 130 kph. That sounds like quite a lot. What have you been doing? You've been on the Autobahn? Jeez Louise. Sounds all just not nice. I need Sergio Perez on my phone in practice, quick. Virtual safety car? Uh-oh! Who's dead? Oh, what a surprise! It's Sergio Perez's car, who breaks down! Yippee! Wow, isn't that exciting? Oh my god, what do I even bother? Alright, Q2, let's go. You can't tell, by the way, Sergio Perez is my favourite driver. So, yeah, seeing his car just stop working in real life practice 2 is tough. Highway? What kind of highway has a speed limit of 130? England is like 60 miles, which is like 80 kilometers. That's awful. Anyway, we've got this Q2 lap to do. If I want to get through, I need a 14.3. That may be a bit too tough, but there we go. We'll give it a try anyway. Lovely clear track ahead. Let's see if I can get anywhere near my previous best of 14.4. I'm big in! Okay. That's nice. That's actually been a really good lap of Spain as well. That has been really good. It's going to be a... Okay, the gap was actually... I thought the gap was 13 milliseconds. I was about to kick off. It was actually... It's still close. It's only 600ths, but... I've actually got Hulkenberg's curse in real life. You know, he keeps finishing 11th. That's 11th 3 times in a row. I finished P11 in Miami quali, P11 in the Miami race, P11 in Spain quali. Oh, well, I out-qualified Alonso, I guess. Yes. Let's go. I'm so pissed. Hopefully my race pace is a little bit better. But that's just annoying. I think I'm going to go for the soft medium as well, as opposed to soft medium. But I don't know, the soft medium was really good. I also forgot to change my engine. I'm on like a pretty actually it's not that used, but it's still pretty used, especially the ICE. Oh well. Surely I won't finish P11 again, right? Surely not. That would be horrible. You alright, Harry? Right then, here we go. Spanish Grand Prix. Round número 4, as they say in Spanish. Yo quiero.
It is going to be some race today.
I don't remember what 10 is in Spanish anyway.
Scoring points last race. Let's make it happen today, eh?
Yeah, got it, Mark. Don't worry. Alright, we'll do this. That looks fantastic, in my opinion. Soft tires, 60, 65. Yeah. Let's go for it. Don't forget to change anything. Nope, let's just begin. Let's go. Oh, another grip penalty. I'm up to P10 again. This is literally the exact same as Miami. Miami, I qualified 11th. Half a 10th off getting into Q3. Started P10 thanks to the grip penalty. Spain, I qualified 11th. Half a 10th off Q3. And I'm starting P10 because of the grip penalty. Fantastic. Please just let me sneak a P10 today, like, please. I need this bad. I can't have 3 P11s in a row. Wait, no, actually, I've done 4 races this season, or 3, and I finished P10, 11, 11. Ow. And qualifying, it's been... Well, I know I've done 4 qualies because it's been 1 sprint. Miami was 11th, the sprint was 12th, here's 11th. Oh my. Curse of Hulkenberg, apparently. Doesn't matter, all that matters is the race. If I've got good pace, I'll simply overtake anyone that's slower than me. Simple as. Checo Perez down in 21st, I believe, which is just not good at all. Not what you want. Although, to be fair, he's been utterly useless. I'm a dip. I'll see you later, mate. Thanks for popping in. Have a good rest of your day. Alright, here we go. Let's line up for the Spanish Grand Prix. And is that Perez there? I can't tell. No, it can't be. Lovely job. Alright, let's go.
Keep an eye on the
I'm a bit
lights.
further to the right than I'd like, but oh
as
well.
soon as the grid is formed. Be ready with a clutch.
Yes, yes, yes. Here we go then. Round number 4, the Spanish Grand Prix. Let's try and get some points on the board. Come on. And we're off. Good reaction time. That was splendid. Go on. The gap there. Oh, set me free from my jealousy. I've been outbraked. Okay. I'm still up a place though, so you know we'll take it. Down the inside of Gasly maybe. Ride that curve. Go on. Go on. Excellent news. Could have a go down to Nelly here as well. Go on. Excellent move. Oh no, I'm on the grass. Ah, scary. Hello, hello, hello. All right, what an opening sector. Yeah, really good. Three places gained already. Now we'll see how the race develops. I just love how much power you get around here. That's one of my favourite things about it. You just get so much to use. It's outrageous. Little purple sector 1 for the kid. Come on. What is Hamilton doing? Hamilton is off his rocker. Fastest lap for Lando Norris. I didn't actually see what that was, but I couldn't have been that far off it. Piastri and Russell going for a scrap. Hamilton looking to join in, and he does. Getting right involved is Lewis. Shit. Have a little look. Hang on, Hamilton's got defensive on the inside. I think there was something there, but... yeah. Now remember, I will be stopping a lap earlier than these lot, on lap 9, so I'm hoping I can get the undercut on them. That would be nice. No, come back, Lewis! Please! No! This is where it starts going wrong. My pace drops off slightly, and I lose that 1 second to Hamilton. It's going to get really tough. Car's already quite hard to handle. Oh, shit, ignore. That's not what we need. Not good. Terrible mistake, that was awful.
Tyre condition still.
Here comes Kimi Antonelli round the outside. Again. front left is taking a beating. I always make one mistake like that in a race. I can't be literally perfect. It's really annoying, because if I was perfect, I'd probably get some really cool results. Here comes Alex Albon in his Williams.
Okay, Mika, Albon behind. We want to keep them behind, please. It's super critical for our strategy.
I mean, it isn't. I don't even know if I can do that, Mark. I don't really have any sort of pace right now in this car. My tyres are already quite butchered. Actually, the car doesn't feel bad. The AI are just in a lot better nick than I am right now. That excursion definitely didn't help as well, obviously. I did just have chronic tyre wear. I've got some great points. The actual balance of the car isn't that bad.
We're approaching the pit window and you're going to be on mediums.
I know. I like how I'm just holding all these long. Actually, there's only two of them. It's Albon and Sainz, and I think an Alpine as well. Then there's quite a large gap back. So actually, I'm holding these lot up, yeah, but I'm not really holding the pack up. Right, Dylan. It's like I try and brake later and then it turns out it's too late. Only me can do that. It's the closest Albon's been. Yeah, I just need to hold him off for this lap and the next lap. And then, oh no, just this lap actually. Which I do manage. Because oh no, yeah, no, it is one more time, actually, I lied. Oh, shit! My game stopped freezing, it's really annoying. Oh, Nelly.
In this lap.
I think I'd rubber the outside line here, come on. Yep, I've done him in. Lovely work, right. Now I just need to get this lap together, not crash. And I can pit, get the undercut, have a full charge of battery, and go from there. I think points could be on here because I've literally only got Sainz and Albon, and there's a massive gap to the cars behind. And obviously, if these two end up getting me, that's still P10. Lovely work. Come on. Oh, that freezing is terrible. It's always in the same spot.
Okay, remember to pit this lap.
Yes, yes, yes. I forgot that I could actually use, like, my battery that lap. I'll recharge it in the pit lane anyway. That's annoying.
Okay, don't worry about that target for now. Let's just focus on this pit stop.
Yes, yes. I'm not wanting my controller. I don't need that. I've got the wheel. And this is good as well because it means I'm going to come out in, like, clear air as well. Behind the McLaren of Piastri.
You only have to stop once now.
I'm ahead of, oh, Albon pitted as well, and I'm way ahead of him somehow. Idiot. Yeah, I forgot that when you're, like, on an in lap, you can just dump your battery because you gain it back in the pit lane. I should have remembered that because I could have actually just got a little bit more time on that lap, but oh well. What's done is done. I'll just remember it for my second stop. Can't do that flat out. Good to know. All right. Perez is in and I'm already about to come through. He is that far behind already. Jeez Louise, Checo. We have got to step it up. I'm doing all right, climbing fan. Yeah, I'm doing good. That's oh, ahead of Russell. Wow, very undercut is lovely around here. Jeez, please. I honestly might have to risk going on my tyres even like a lap longer or a lap less. No, yeah, a lap longer on the final stint, just so I can get a second undercut on the mediums. Because this car, well, the undercut is so good. It's actually not that good. I've gained like a second, actually, it's not. Sainz on the hard tyre as well. He won't go to the end. He is going to be a threat later on when my tyres go off. Right, Russell, just be quick, please. Come on. What was that lag? Oh my god.
Okay, Mika, we've got more fuel in hand than we need, so let's push and use it all up.
Driving a 2006 Corolla. Nice. What a machine that is. Well done, Toyota, for making that one. It'd be nice if I could have a bit of boost from Russell, even if it's just the one lap. This could be quite difficult considering he's on that brand new soft in a Mercedes. Stop over driving. I'm not going to get that stop. There we go. Okay. What position I get in Miami? 11th. Again. I was 8th at one point, or 9th I think, but then I crashed on my own, so I dropped down to 11th. Could have finished 6th, but if A, I didn't crash, and B, Piastri didn't kill me. There you go. I'm actually really happy with how I'm staying with Russell, considering he's on brand new softs. Alex Albon behind on the medium tyre now as well. My closest rival. What's the best position I've got? I've got P10 in Melbourne, the first race, and in Japan P11, Miami Sprint P11, Miami Race P11, Miami Qualifying P11, Spain Qualifying P11. Get the idea. Ooh. Oh, Stream Elements, where's that bot come from? I've had that bot on for like 3 days and it's never said anything. It just comes out of nowhere and suddenly sends a message. Wow. Fantastic. Justice for Perez. Yeah, his car keeps blowing up for some reason. Just sad, really, because I thought their new upgrades might push him into Q2, but now he's just going to have no running.
Okay, mate, I'm afraid we didn't quite get what we needed there, but let's not worry about it. Get your head down now, chin up, and let's focus right until the checkered flag.
I still don't understand, like, what Mark wants me to do. I'm driving as fast as I can. I can't exactly burn more fuel. How do I do that? How do you burn more fuel? Alex Albon now within a second. Good. Still don't know why the Williams are so good in this. But they are, so there you go. Stay away! Stay away! Shit. Oh shit, I hate... Why is that even there, by the way? Like, genuinely, why is that little tiny sausage curb even a thing? Actually so stupid, and this freezing as well. The game is trying to stop me scoring points. It keeps freezing on the 2 hard braking zones. Absolute nightmare. Yeah, I don't know what freak decided to put that little tiny baby sausage curb there. It's outrageous. Here comes Albon again. When am I pitting? This is stressful. I'm only just halfway through the race. Oh, goodness me. Not pitting for another... You're joking. Oh, I can't do that corner anymore. It's just gone. I'm just getting frustrated, so I can't drive anymore. Here comes Albon again. Good thing all that matters around here is track position, eh? Because I'm buggered if not. Surprised I'm doing quite well through turn 8, to be fair.
Approaching the pit window, and you're going to be on mediums.
How in the name of all that is holy have I held that? I can't quite believe I'm still on the track, but only just behind the Williams. Oh my god. I saw my life flash before my eyes. That is an unreal save. Oh, well, look how far they are ahead already. That's crazy. Just got no tyres, unfortunately. Compared to the Williams or pretty much anyone else, I just don't have any. It's so weird how in the Porsche career, the tyres don't really have a problem with them. Yet in the Ricciardo career, it's the thing stopping me from scoring like 4 points a weekend. It's a lot for us right now. I mean, it's the front left that's getting full. Not stopping for another 2 laps as well. I'm honestly considering pitting now and going onto the hard tyre. Just because I can try and undercut everyone.
Okay, Mika, we've got some clear track around us now, so let's use it and make this next lap a quick one. Let's go.
I'm alright, thanks, mate.
Pitting this lap then, coming to the pits at the end of this lap.
Make sure to use all my battery, because you can. So you get it all back in the pit lane anyway. Right, in we go then for stop number 2. That McLaren coming in again.
Get the targets for now. We've got to focus on the pit stop.
Russell and Hamilton. Okay. Why is the standings there? Oh, you can see the road. It's underneath that. There we go.
Sergio is in for his stop.
We are double stacking, but he's so far back that should be fine.
Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound.
I see what you mean. I can see the brake mark. Oh, God. I mean, I can see the brake mark. It's fine. Yeah. Why are these tyres so bad? Why am I so bad, actually? That's the better question. Right, bye, Liam. Oh, Jamie! With a follow on Twitch. Thanks, mate. Appreciate that. Hello, hello. Right, I'm 14th now, and I've been absolutely annihilated by Albon in the overcut. Looks like I'm fighting for a P10 right now with Isaac Hadjar. See how that goes for me.
Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
I mean, to be fair, the reason the standing thing is where it is... Oh, what are these tyres? Why can I brake so late? I'm so confused. Yeah, I have it where it is so that when I make YouTube shorts and TikToks, I don't have to crop stuff. I can just fit it all in. If that makes any sense. I mean, at least I haven't shunted yet. I'm just having a little dip in the gravel every now and then. Still got 11 laps left. Like, this is such a long race. Very endurance tight. I don't know what I'm saying. There's Isaac Hadjar. He's my #1 rival for P10 in this race. There he is. He's actually not that far behind either. And Sainz has completely wrecked me in the overcut as well. Long day for me. It might just be over. I can't finish 11th again. No. Please. I might actually finish 12th this time, though, because Gasly's right behind Hadjar.
Okay, Mika. Okay, Sainz is ahead of you. We can't let them hold us up for too long, so let's try and get past as soon as possible and crack on. Push, push.
He's not exactly holding me up, is he? He's 3 seconds ahead. What a strange bloke Mark is. He always comes out with such bollocks. Oh yeah, look how quickly Hadjar's catching me. This is dumb. I've got like no grip on these tyres right now, like none. This is how it feels to be Hamilton. I've got no... What's Fernando Alonso say? I've got no engine. What does it say? I usually remember it. I don't know. But no brakes. No tires. You're out of the points. Except I'm not out of the points just yet. Otherwise, like Hadjar's looking to come through in that. Right, Jaden. Welcome back, Gary. That freezing is getting really old. I wonder what's causing that. Because if it was like anywhere on the track, then it's probably my PC being too hot or something, but it's only at that one braking zone. And here sometimes. Alright, come on, Hadjar, put me out of misery, mate. Like, come on. Going to the outside, the cheeky bastard. I've got to hold him off for 9 laps, yeah, sure. To be honest, though, it actually might not be a P11, it might be a P12, actually. Because Gasly's right behind Hadjar. Oh, shit.
Okay, we're monitoring some wear on the internal combustion engine. Be aware that we're going to start to see a loss of power.
I know. It's all going wrong. It is overwhelming. What symbol do I prefer? Well, out of the 2 I've used, definitely the one I'm on now, the Moser KS. The annoying thing is that Hadjar's tyres aren't even going to go off. Because usually I'd think, oh, I'm on hards, he's on mediums, hopefully by the time we get to the end of the race, his mediums will fall off. But no, that just ain't gonna happen. His mediums are gonna be good until the end. He'll probably end up better than like my hards at some stage. Gasly's closing up as well now, 1.3. It's just not what you want to see, really. My arms are dead. Here comes Hadjar once again. God, that front left is being tortured. Jeez Louise. The state of it. Already like 3 times as worn as my front right. Well, that's normal around here, to be fair. Anyone else want to join this little 3-way party? Nah, looks like it's just going to be me, Hadjar, and Gasly fighting for P10.
mate. That still wasn't quite what we needed, I'm afraid. But look,
No. I turn on Twitch donation. In what form? It says subs, which I need 3 average viewers, which I don't have, and I don't know how bits work. But that'd be a no. Here comes Hajar again. Outbreak. Yes. I have no idea how I'm holding on right now. There's still 5 laps left. 4. I don't know anymore. Well, I'm sure they're going to, like, burn off in a minute. I mean, I've been going on Twitch for about... Jeez, what is it now? I think 9 years I've been streaming on Twitch. We'll get there one day, mate. Absolutely. It's Hajar's best chance yet. Had a pretty smelly exit. He's going to go around the outside. At least I've got a car length ahead. That means I can outbrake him. Inside line, push him wide, and we're safe. Woo! Give my left arm a quick breather. Go. Donate to be Sunday? Well, you don't have to do any of that. Just watching for a little while is good enough for me, mate. Three laps remaining. Come on! Ah, my finger's locking up. Ah! It's like my fingers don't have ABS on. Ah! I've never concentrated harder in my life! Ah! I am not pulling away, Harry. I don't know what you're seeing, mate. It's different to what I'm seeing. laps remaining. Ah! Oh, hang on. I have pulled away a little bit. Go on. Yeah, nice. There was something in the air that night. The stars were bright. Fernando. Okay. One lap remaining. This is where we need to dump everything. Come on. Use every ounce of overtake. Go! Here comes Agile. He's going to the outside. He ain't got enough. Go on. Yes! Okay. Now I need to not crash. Come on. Oh, I've never felt so pressured in my life, all for just 1 point. No, 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 no. Yeah, that was too close. Oh, well. Started 10th in today's race after qualifying 11th again. Pace on the softs was dismal. Pace on the mediums was dismal. Pace on the hards have been a little less dismal, and somehow using just pure talent and skill and actually not cocking up for 10 laps, finally, after 3 P11s in a row, Daniel Ricciardo is going to score a point. After 4 rounds, we got that point in Melbourne, nothing afterwards. Finally, I got some luck on my side, and I've scored a point. That feels like I have just fought for the World Championship, and yet it's for 1 point, which will probably get overtaken by Pierre Gasly in 2 races' time. But we take it. Yes! Oh my God, my arms took a beat. They took a right beating that race. Fair play, Max Verstappen winning as well. That's going to open up the championship a little bit.
Making their way onto the podium to celebrate with the team and the...
Oh, them final 10 laps was really good.
Exhausted and elated with this weekend of Formula One. Be sure to join us for the next one.
So then, a P10 for Daniel Ricciardo. I finish 16 seconds off the Williams in the end. Keep in mind, I was ahead of them until about lap 20, so that's actually really bad. Lap 20, I made a mistake, and I lost the place to both of them. And then from lap 20 to 33, they put 16 seconds on my head. Not ideal, but we take the P10. Wow, Piastri got caught up in the end as well. It's actually really good. Look at that. There's only, what, 2.7 seconds between 4th and 9th. Okay. I didn't even realise as well, Colapinto and Alonso joined up in that scrap at the end. It just shows how slow I was, actually. Genuinely, just how bad I was. The fact that these two managed to catch up in the end as well. Sergio Perez finished last on track as well, behind Lance Stroll. I managed to put, what, 26 seconds on him, even with my pretty shocking pace. Alright, I need to see how this race ended, to be fair. What's this livery look like back there? Yeah, it's quite nice. Okay, anyway. I want to see how this ended between these lot, because... Right, so that's Hamilton. Oh my, look at that. So Hamilton finishes 4th, and Sainz has gone off track there. That's track limits. EA, we need to get a penalty. Timeout. That's track limits. Give him a 5-second penalty, which will change literally nothing. But Hamilton finishes, and then Sainz, who I was ahead of at one point, was only there. Wow. That's quite insane, actually. And then I'm all the way back here. Colapinto managed to get himself slightly within contention, but Alonso rides up his arse. Then Vlad back there. Perez, by the way, just to show how big of a gap it was between me and Perez, I finished the race. Oh, where's the line? There. So I finished there. Sergio Perez is not even done with Sector 2 yet. That's how far back he was in the end. That is outrageous. That is terrible for Perez. I don't know why Checo's so bad in the F1 game when he's so good in real life. But we take a P10 all day long. The driver standings then after a Max Verstappen winning a Piastri stinker means that Oscar Piastri leads by just 2 points over Lando Norris. Max Verstappen joins the fight 16 points back. We are now on 2 points, 1 more than Gasly. We are 7 behind Albon. Sergio Perez is going to be P21 in the standings. Constructors going to be P6. We are 25 off Williams. But 1 ahead of Alpine. The Giga Chat, I know, mate. Alright, there we go. Lovely race. Taking a piss, by the way. Alright. Well then. That's going to be all from me then today. My arms are dead. Like, fully dead. Like, not even... I wouldn't even call them arms anymore. Because it's just, like... It's just pain. But there we go. We got the job done. That was a nice little 3-hour and 10-minute stream, which is lovely. And we'll go from there. Tomorrow, there'll be no career modes. I'll be doing a full Austrian Grand Prix prediction for qualifying. I'll be watching qualifying as well. So, I'll probably be live about... Well, actually, isn't qualifying at 2? Or is it... If it's at 1, I'm buggered. Oh, qualifying's at 3. Oh, absolute blessing. Right, I'll probably be live at midday then tomorrow, 12 PM BST. Oh, actually maybe half 12 because I wanna try and do the Austrian Grand Prix and then go straight into watching quali with you lot. So we'll probably do that. Then Sunday, of course, I'll be watching the race, so no career mode there either. And then Monday, I'll be back probably doing the Porsche career, and then we'll keep alternating them. Although to be fair, I do want to do the Porsche career a bit more for now. Just so I've got a gap in the season so that I'm not always doing the same races. But anyway, that's all from me today. Thank you very much for watching the stream. I hope you enjoyed. This curse of results need to sort of stop. I mean, look, P10, 11, 11, 10. Sprint race, I got up to 11. Qualifying was 11, 11, 11 today. Fantastic. Anyway, that's all from me. Hope you have a good rest of your weekends. Yeah. That. Anyway, see you a lot later, and I don't know goodbye in any language, so see you later.